Hi, everybody. All right, welcome. My name is Erin Key, and I'm a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. Welcome to our event tonight. And I'm going to read a disclaimer for you really quickly. Let me get that out of the way. Hang on one second, guys. Okay. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or prevent any disease. Plexus makes no guarantees for income, and I just lost my disclaimer. It just went away. All right, that's good enough. And welcome, guys. I'm so glad that you joined us tonight. Again, like I said, my name is Erin Key. I'm a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And I know a lot of you are probably wondering, what the heck does that mean, a Sapphire Ambassador? So I'm going to share something with you guys, a graphic, and we really feel like this is going to help you guys understand when we're telling our stories tonight and when we're explaining to you, what we have achieved with the company. This will really help clarify some things for you guys. All right, let me just find my income graphic really quickly. All right, can you guys see that? Let's see. Erge, can we see that?
Yes, we see it, honey. It's just showing the whole, like your
Okay.
whole thing. But we see the graphic. Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so just starting out as a silver ambassador, you guys, that is an amazing, just $5,000 annually. I know that sounds like maybe not a lot to some people. If you break that down, that's approximately around $400 a month. So our question for you tonight, would that change everything for you guys to add an additional $400 to $500 a month to your income? I mean, for us, it did. It changed everything. And then as you go up the ranks, we're looking at gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, emerald ambassador, sapphire ambassador, and diamond ambassador. When you're talking in the upper ranks where myself and our 3 other amazing women I have on tonight have achieved, we are talking 6-figure income there. And we're talking life-changing money. And you're going to hear some amazing stories tonight from these wonderful women. And I'm going to go back to our screen here. And I'm going to start by just sharing with you my quick story. So, you guys, have you ever counted down the minutes to bedtime? Have you ever been in a place like that in your life where you counted down the minutes to bedtime? You couldn't wait to get to sleep. That was where I was at 2 years ago. All right, you guys, I had 3 babies within a 3-year time span. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And as you can imagine, whoa, that does a number to the body, okay? And when I say tired, y'all, I was tired. I was just tired all the time. And like I said, I was counting down the minutes to bedtime. That's no way to live, guys. And I was looking for something, searching for something. So you know what I did? I went and bought that, cases of Red Bull and 5-hour energy drinks and, run through Starbucks every day, whatever I could do to chase that energy. Well, one day I was scrolling Facebook like I did quite often and saw a friend of mine posting about something called Plexus. And I reached out to this friend of mine and I said, okay, tell me about this. She said it was a natural supplement and it could possibly help me with energy, lose weight, a host of other things. And I said, you know what, let me try that. And y'all, she gave me a sample. Night 1, I felt just awesome energy. I felt awake for the first time in a long time, but not the kind of jittery, wired sort of, feeling that you get when you're just downing caffeine all day, because this doesn't have caffeine. It's not that kind of a drink, right? We'll get into that in a minute about what our pink drink, our Plexus Slim, is what I started with. And y'all, I went back to her and I said, all right, hook me up. Tell me more. I want to know more. How do I get this? She told me, and I had a big problem. And my problem was that I couldn't afford it. Okay, stay-at-home mom, living on one income. I know there's some of you are watching tonight, maybe in that situation, and you feel guilty for spending any kind of money on yourself, right? So I told her no, thank you. But she explained to me that just by simply joining wholesale as an ambassador, I could get my products cheaper and potentially get them paid for. So, I'm a bargain shopper. I'm always down for a deal. My friends used to call me the coupon queen. Y'all, I had closets full of razors and soap, all free from couponing. I was that, extreme couponer. Y'all ever see that show? Yeah, that was me. Okay, so of course I'm going to be down for the bargain. So I signed up wholesale to get my products paid for, cheaper really at the time, just to get it. I didn't think that this was really a business. I love the products. I love how they made me feel. So lo and behold, just by telling some friends and sharing, just within a matter of weeks, I had my products paid for. My husband was happy. That it was all good. And fast forward a few months after that, y'all, I was making enough extra money with this Plexus gig, just sharing with friends, to pay our monthly mortgage. Not only that, months later, I had lost over 20 pounds. I was feeling amazing and had that energy. I was off all those ridiculous energy drinks and just taking something natural and good for my body. And fast forward now, it's been a little over 2 years. I am a Sapphire ambassador, and if you guys could see the income graphic that I showed before, we're talking life-changing income at that point. And I have way surpassed my income from when I was working full-time, many, many hours a week before I became a stay-at-home mom. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 7 years. I still am. I still consider myself a stay-at-home mom. I am there for my kids, y'all, but I have a business that is bringing in over $2 million in sales annually. And I paid $34.95 to get into this business, to start this business. So we're passionate about these products, and we're passionate about changing lives. That's why we're here tonight for you guys. So I want to introduce you guys. That's all about me. Now I'm going to move on, and I'm going to introduce you guys to Amy Paul. And I'm going to tell you just a little bit about her for a second. Amy Paul is a homeschooling mama of 7. That's right, 7. She is prior Air Force intelligence. Wow. She's now a Sapphire that her and her husband just bought a 45-foot bus that they travel around road schooling their kids around the country. And she's actually the first Jewel from Hawaii as well. But right now she's in the States traveling around with her husband and their 7 kids, and she joined us tonight. I don't even know, where are you joining us from, Amy? Are you on the bus?
Yes. So aloha, guys. Thank you so much for that introduction. I feel so humble. Even when you say that, I have to remind myself that, yes, I'm a mom of 7 kids. Like, these are all mine, and so it's pretty unreal. I am super excited to be here. I just love Plexus. It has changed my life, and I'm so excited to talk to y'all tonight. We are in Williamsburg, Virginia. So we are in a 45-foot bus road schooling our kids across the United States, all because of Plexus. So picture a small island, the island of Kauai, a beautiful garden island, gorgeous. And but there's not much room for like the kids to experience like road schooling and seeing the other states. So this was a dream of ours. That was my why. I started Plexus because I thought I had seen friends make really good money with Plexus and have amazing health testimonies. So I figured I'm just going to try it and see. And a business organically grew because the products work. I was the mom who crawled to the coffee pot every single morning. every morning. I took a nap every day, and 7 o'clock could not come soon enough because my kids are little. They can go to bed by 7. That's good. So I just could not function. I felt tired all of the time. I had horrible mood issues after having kids back to back. So closely together. My hair was falling out. I had night sweats horribly. And, you know, my husband would say, oh, great, now crazy Amy's going to come out, because I seriously felt crazy sometimes. So insert Plexus, I started taking it after baby number 7 to lose weight. And I lost weight. Let me tell you, I am down to pre-pregnancy weight, high school weight, and I feel so good. I feel better than I did when I was in my 20s, guys. So Plexus changed my life. On top of the energy, the sleep, making me a new wife and mom, it changed everything. So I told people, I am not selling Plexus, I am sharing Plexus. I tell people that they need Plexus because you really do. If you were on this call, it is not normal to feel tired all the time. That's not normal. Just because you're a mom does not mean you should feel tired all the time, okay? Just because you're a mom does not mean you should dread, you know, it's okay to be moody, or you dread, you know, playing ball with your kids or going to the beach with them. Like, I used to sit on the beach. I live in Hawaii, and I never got in the water. I would sit on the beach because I was too tired to go play with my kids. So if that's you guys, you need this product. So again, we're on a 45-foot bus, and I'm telling y'all, if I can live in a 45-foot bus with 7 kids and crazy Amy doesn't come out, then this product is pretty amazing. So we're going to start with the core product of Plexus that we all love. This is called the Plexus Slim. You see this package? These little packets, super easy. Comes in 30 little sticks. You mix it in water, shake it once a day before your breakfast, 30 minutes before your first meal. Balances your blood sugar, guys. That is super important, okay? You need to balance your blood sugar, and it is almost impossible to do that naturally. You need to remember how important blood sugar balancing is. It also targets weight. And it targets that visceral fat, that light, airy fat around your midsection that is so hard to get rid of. That's what it targets, okay? Cholesterol, lipid levels. You need to get your body in balance. That is why we suffer from so many things. Blood sugar balancing is key, and that's why Plexus is so important. So it's super easy. Tastes like Crystal Light, that's what I think, or Cherry Tootsie Pop, sweetened with stevia and beetroot extract. Okay, no synthetics, no artificials. That's why this is so cool. I'm a natural birther, so I don't know if there's any crunchy mamas on this call, but I'm a natural birther, anti-vaxxer. I'm like pretty crazy. I research the ingredients that go in my kids' bodies, so this stuff is good, and there are lots of mamas that agree with me. So super excited. The amount of money that we make is mind-blowing. If I can pay, like she was saying, she paid her mortgage. We paid our mortgage, our car payments, our groceries. We lived in Hawaii and had surplus. Now my husband's fully retired and we're on the road traveling, and that was my dream. 35 bucks. It is the best money you could ever spend, guys. So I'm going to turn it back over, but I'm so thankful y'all got on this call, and I'm just so thankful to be a part of this company.
Thank you, Amy. What an incredible, incredible story. And your husband's a Sapphire as well. So you guys do this business together. It's amazing. I'm going to move on to Jill Renfro. Hey, Jill, are you there, honey?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Awesome. Yeah, girl. Okay. Guys, Jill Renfro here. She is an Emerald ambassador.
Yes, ma'am.
She is a small town, 3rd grade reading teacher from Texas who recently retired her husband from the oil fields in January. And she's actually going to be retiring herself from the classroom on June 3rd, all before the age of 30. You are a youngin'. How old are you, Jill?
I am soon to be 28.
Oh, my gosh. That is unbelievable. So share with us your Plexus story.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks for having me tonight. I am Jill Renfro, Emerald Ambassador, like she was saying. I started this product, or these products and this opportunity. Well, honestly, I didn't even start the opportunity. I started the products 22 months ago, and basically all I wanted was to get skinny. That was my goal. It wasn't to get healthy. It was to get skinny. I was talking to a girl, and I said, if I could lose 15 pounds, everything would be fine in my life, everything. Well, needless to say, that wasn't the case. I joined Plexus as a retail customer. I did. I joined as a retail customer. I wanted nothing to do with anything with even to think that there was something that was going to hold me to it, because I knew it was going to not work for me. I was already ready for it to fail. So I joined as a customer. 3 days into the products, I said, how can I get more? I don't know what it is that I like about these products, but I don't want to go a day without them. I don't. And I started telling my friends and my family right then as a customer, before I was even an ambassador. And my upline was going, why don't you sign up as an ambassador? I was like, well, I already have these products as a customer. I don't want all this shipment. I don't know. She's like, just join as an ambassador. You know you're going to take the product, and you can share with your family, pass some samples out, whatever. So I joined, and I have not shut up about it at all. 22 months, you could go stalk my Facebook or my text messages. I have said something about Plexus every day because I absolutely love the products. Immediately noticed changes in my body that I didn't even know I felt so bad until I started to feel so good, if you know what I mean. So, like I said, it's something to where I didn't want to go a day without it, and I didn't know what it was yet in the beginning because it was still so new to me. But I was feeling good. I was feeling happy. I'm a 3rd grade reading and writing teacher, and teachers do not have the 7 to 3 job that you think you're going to have when you sign up for this gig. You don't. You're there before the sun goes up, and you are leaving after the sun goes down. And I work on weekends and holidays and nights, and parents call me at dinner, and I get text messages at 11 o'clock talking about the spelling words. Like, it never stops. It never stops, ever. And I've always loved what I've done, but I'm exhausted. And teachers run off of caffeine, and they run off of sugar, and they run off of, energy drinks. And Plexus changed that for me so quickly and so soon. Well, I couldn't shut up, and I started spreading the word my whole campus. My campus today, I started off as the lone Plexus Ranger. Everybody thought I lost my ever-loving mind. I came back over summer. I was down about 12, 15 pounds, and people were saying, what did you do? What did you do? And they're skeptical. Well, within 6 months on the products, I lost 30 pounds, so lost more than that 15 that I wanted to. I lost 30 pounds, and people saw the change in me. They could hear the change in me, and my campus started believing, and those are the people I'm around every day. And my campus now today, wherever you go, you see a teacher shaking up a pink drink. A pink drink is on their teacher table, their desk. Our children know what Plexus is because it's everywhere on cups and water bottles, and they'll say like, oh, yeah, she's just shaking up another one of her pink drinks. They know. It's everywhere. We have parents on it. It's just something. We have an assistant principal on it. It's everywhere. Our district is completely a Plexus district. It's insane. Our district's probably not going to like us before long. They're going to attack Plexus because Plexus is bringing some teachers home. So it's definitely funny, but I started this to get skinny, y'all, and I ran with it and thought, why not? My husband travels in the oil field and gone constantly, but that's all that I've ever known was to say, bye, see you later. I don't know, call me when you land. I don't know where you'll be. When are you coming home? I'm not sure. And right in the beginning of our marriage, the first 6 months, he was gone for 6 months of our marriage, and I just saw him on maybe a Saturday, maybe twice a month. And that became our normal. And the oil field would go up and the oil field would go down and up and down. And it was an emotional roller coaster that just wasn't healthy. And I thought, we cannot do this. This is not what I want in our life and in our marriage. And it made me fearful to have kids one day. So fearful. I'm going to have to be the complete provider. He's amazing financially. He's amazing support. I know that. But I'm going to do it all. And here I am pouring into these 60 kids all day long. I'm drained by the end of the day. I don't even want to hear my name, let alone think about going to a daycare and picking up another one and bringing it home. Like, that's what I thought. And it made me not want to do that. And that's not who I am. So I knew something had to give between me or him. And so here God came and said, here's this pink drink, Jill. Try it. Do it. Love it. And I did. And I trusted in his path and his journey. So 22 months of me getting healthy and loving the product and sharing it and running with this opportunity. I today am an Emerald Ambassador. I drive the Plexus Lexus. My husband no longer travels the roads of Texas for the oil field. And I could... I'm praying for oilfield wives and moms and husbands out there every single day, but the dollar and the oil price doesn't make me cringe every single day. And do I fearful of our country? Yes, but I don't go, thinking that my husband's not going to come home with a job, or that we're not going to be able to do it because something happened to him or his hours got cut. We walked on ice every single day, and it was awful. Nothing was guaranteed with that. So a lot of times when people are saying, you know, you left the oil field, or your wife's leaving her job, what are y'all doing? Are y'all crazy? Well, we were crazy for him being in the oil field. That was what was crazy. Guys, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing. You know, my teaching job's not guaranteed. Teachers are getting cut left and right. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. When you feel it, and when God places something on your heart, you just go with it. And that's where I've been with this. We've been able to pay off debt over bad decisions and college debt, and have him available more, and go to dinner on a Tuesday. That's really cool. And I hadn't gotten to brush my teeth with my husband in the morning. That's kind of cool, but inconvenient also. You know, we're all in the same sink here. I've realized we need 2 vanities out of the deal, and that wasn't a problem out from us because he was never there. So it's crazy to think that he's home. And last Friday, so not even a week ago, I turned in my resignation letter, and I will not be back as Mrs. Renfro anymore. So today I finally made it public of what is going on in my life, and I just posted about it on Facebook, and I'm so excited that I get to be me, and I'm not scared to have those kids one day. I'm not scared of that. I'm going to be the mom at the Christmas party, and I'm going to be the homeroom mom that gets to go to the award ceremony, and I'm going to get to do those things because I said yes to a product that I thought I wanted to get skinny. That was it. That's how much you knew I did not want to do this for the business. And to know if somebody invited you tonight, or you're on this, or you're maybe an ambassador who's just new in this, and you're thinking, what if, maybe, you can completely. And if somebody invited you tonight and all you want is to get skinny, great. I want that for you too. You never know where that thought or that want is going to take you. And I never thought, y'all, 27 years old, and my husband and I get to choose when, where, and how, and what we want to do for the rest of our lives. I mean, I still have to, I step back and go, are you kidding me, God? What, are you serious? Is this really, what's happening right here? Not many people get to say that they do that before kids, and before bukus of debt, and before all this stuff, and I just think, what if? What if it could change everything? It did change everything. And every month with Plexus, my paycheck has increased, and it's not even about the money. It's about what I get to turn around and do for other people and get to just help people. We go to church in a tent here in Curtin, Texas. We have sawdust floors on our tent, and I got baptized in a horse trough. And our mission and our goal for our church is to build this church building, and we are right now. We've got this building going up, but our pastor's goal is debt-free. I love that Dakota and I, my husband, we get to give more than, I don't have to penny pinch and think we can only give, not even 10% of what we've got because we're scared. I can give that full 10% and more on top of that because God has blessed me with Plexus. And knowing that He's going to provide. He's provided through this whole journey if I just trust Him. So if that's something that you're debating on and you've thought and you're nervous about, let your nerves drive you, because that right there, y'all, that's the Holy Spirit telling you to ride it, sister, and do it. So I challenge you tonight, whatever it is, go with that. But it would not be here if it wasn't for these amazing products at all. And one of the amazing products we have in our triplex combo is biocleanse. Love this product. Don't let the cleanse scare you. I'm not saying you're going to be like Roto-Rooter and go down the toilet every second. No, that's not what I'm talking about here. BioCleanse, what's going to do? It's going to oxygenate your body. We all need that. When your body's oxygenated, you're going to have more energy. You're going to feel better. Things are going to be flushing. Your gastro system here, everything that's going on down below and underneath, you're going to, things need to flush. When 2 cars, go into that car wash, 2 cars better come out. When 3 go in, 3 better come out. That's the same thing with the junk and the funk we put in our bodies. And things should be coming out just as much as they're going in. And last time I checked, we treat our bodies like some trash cans and some garbage disposals. So whatever you're putting in needs to come out. And that's BioCleanse right there. Your gastro tract is such an important system in your body. Your intestinal tract, how it's just going to oxygenate your body and energize it. It's amazing. This BioCleanse biocleanse is safe enough to take every single day. I've taken it every day for 22 months. Absolutely love it. I have friends with some amazing personal testimonies, myself with an amazing personal testimony because of this product right here. It's rocked my world. So my testimony for financial freedom, for retiring myself, and this journey of driving the Lexus, getting on stage with these big checks, and going to these cool parties and everything would not be anything if our products did not work. That shows you how much our products work, and we all gear back to that product line. We have something to share, and we have something amazing to grab hold on to. So I hope that you grab on hold to it tonight. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jill. I love that. I love it. I love it. All right, next we have Erge. Erge, how are you tonight? Thank you so
I am good. You can hear me good?
I can hear you so well.
Okay, awesome.
I'm so excited to have you on tonight. So 2 years ago, you started in Plexus and just a little baby weight, but you are a PhD within education and science, and you've always worked as an educator and research scientist.
Correct.
And you quit your day job to stay home with your son and work Plexus. And you became Emerald in 14 months, and now you are a Sapphire ambassador. Please share with us your journey.
Sure. Just a little bit of background. So I am Erge Edgu-Fry, and the name is very funky, obviously. And that is, I am Turkish. I am from Istanbul, Turkey. And my name is Erge is Turkish, and I've never met somebody by that name even in Turkey. So my parents clearly have issues, y'all. So anyway, I am born and raised in Istanbul, Turkey. I went to junior high in Pasadena, California. And then that was because my daddy had something over there. Then went back to Turkey, came back to States for a PhD. So before that, if there's any Turkish people watching, merhaba. And to all the ones in Kansas, I went to school at Kansas State University. So, woohoo, Wildcats. And that's where I got my PhD from, in Manhattan, Kansas, in physics. That's what my degree is in experimental atomic physics, to be exact. After that, I went into medical applications, got my postdoc at National Institute of Science and Technology in Gaithersburg, Maryland. So all the Maryland peeps, Angela's team, everybody else, hi to you guys too. And then worked at Walter Reed Army Medical Center. Then from there went to NASA. So those are, I have a pretty seriously nice research background, and that's all I did. The reason I'm telling you all of this is, yeah, I'm smart. So when I saw a friend of mine posting about a weight loss product that was clearly a multi-level marketing company, oh, I knew it was a scam. It had to be, because I'm smart, right? Yet I had weight to lose. So I have 4 children, nothing compared to the 7 over there. So I have 4 kids. I thought we were done at 3. So number 4 is our yay baby. And so what happened is when that baby was about 3 months old, I decided I needed to lose weight. And about that time, my friend Mandy Richardson started posting on Facebook. And so I went to her, looked at the ingredients, the Slim that Amy talked about. I figured I wanted to be on that product. That was the one I wanted to be on. And I was breastfeeding at the time, so of course I had to get doctor approval and all of that, did all of that. Amongst everything else, I am cheap. I am a bargain shopper. I told you I'm Turkish. In Istanbul, we're bargain shoppers. So if you've ever heard of the Clothes Bazaar, that's what it's all about. We bargain. And I wasn't about to pay full price for something, and I wasn't about to get it unless it was the cheapest possible way. So I went to my friend and I said, what's the cheapest way to get this? And she said, you're going to become an ambassador. And I said, no, because I know that's a scam, that part. The product is good. I'm still not sold on the other side of it. It just so happens Mandy is very smart too. And that is one of our connections. That's how we were friends anyway. We had the same type of sense of humor, etc. So she assured me that no, there is no scam here. You don't ever have to sell anything, because I was like, I know if I'm going to become an ambassador, I have to sell so much just to get my product at a whatever cost, you know. She said, no, you never have to sell anything. You don't have to tell a soul that you're an ambassador. You're not going to sign up for something you're not going to get out of. I said, okay, and I am one of those people that actually did read the ambassador agreement word for word. And so I signed up as an ambassador. Here is the thing. At the time I signed up, so I'm a discount ambassador. I had no intentions of selling this stuff. And I really just wanted the products the cheapest possible way. And so what happened after that is, just like Jill said, you know, things show. People start noticing. And I did see results very, very quickly. And my demeanor changed, you know. I was depressed the whole time I was pregnant. I just did not want to have another baby, y'all. I didn't want to have another baby. And that baby turned out to be pretty cute. But, you know, it just was, I just didn't want another baby. I had that baby 2 weeks before my 40th birthday. I am 42 years old. So things started changing. I did lose weight fairly quickly. And when I say fairly quickly, in my first 3 days, I actually lost noticeable weight. And I'm a sharer. I'm not a seller, but I'm a sharer. You know, look at my hair. I use the time iron. I love it. I talk about it all the time. You know, just like that. I don't make a dime off of it, but I talk about it. And the same way, my rustic cuff bracelets. I love them. Go get you one. You know, does Rustic Cuff pay me? No, they don't. But I started talking about Plexus to my friends, because they were asking, well, what's going on? You look good. You look different. Didn't you just have that baby? And I said, I didn't have business cards or anything. So I would write on a piece of paper, here, they gave me a website. This is my website. Go get you some. And go become an ambassador. That's the cheaper way. Bam, I'm a silver ambassador in less than a week. And then Plexus sends me a paycheck for it. At that point, I said, wait a minute, what just happened? And that's when I went and actually looked at the compensation plan. And that's when I said, oh, Mommy's going to do this business. So when I actually started, you guys, I was, you know, I think the phrase is I was in between jobs. What that means is I was laid off from one and I didn't have another job yet. So I got laid off from Johnson Space Center job. I was a contractor with one of the companies, and with the budget cuts, and I was actually doing stuff from home. I've never not worked. I've always worked, and I always wanted to work, and I've always wanted something that I could do from home, because I also really like being a mommy too. And anyway, a couple months into starting Plexus products and the business, I actually got what I call a God-sent job offer from University of Texas Medical Branch to be a research scientist there. And it was kind of interesting. My research there actually had to do with type 2 diabetes and blood pressure in burn patients. And that's what I worked on for a while learning about blood sugar regulation with the Slim. So things worked really beautifully. I got to read all the scientific information, all the scientific details, and half that hospital is on Plexus now. Anyway, and then so things were working great. I loved my Plexus business. I was still kind of doing it like a hobby. You know, I became gold, senior gold. I mean, I'm a scientist. That's my job. This Plexus thing is still a hobby. It kind of, you know. And during this time, I have lost quite a bit of weight. When I started, I was a size 8. I was never big, you know. I'm 5'2". So I was a size 8. Today, I'm a size 0. And the joke is I'm a 00 because there is such a size, in case you didn't know. And I didn't know about it. Anyway, and so I have lost the weight. But then like I said, I wasn't a happy person before, and it was, you know, once a month I would fight with my husband and change personalities, etc. And now, you know, we don't fight once a month. And he always says, I don't care if you make a dime off of it or not. You're not getting off of this pink drink. And, you know, I'm hoping you can hear me, by the way. I'm not hearing
Yeah, we
you.
can hear you.
Okay, good. So all of that is great. And then I started going up the levels by just talking to people. And there were enough people that trusted me. I mean, that's just it. There were enough people that trusted me that Erge is not going to try and sell us or market us something that she doesn't truly believe in. And so I had a lot of friends join me. So my sponsor, myself, and 2 ambassadors in my team all live. There's 4 of us. There's significance to that 4. I'm going to say why. All 4 of us live in the same subdivision in Lake City, Texas. All 4 of us are Jews. So if you think, you know, they're already doing it, we didn't all start at the same time. And 4 of us are Jews, and you know, number 5 and 6 are close by. They're coming too. And so anyway, I got the hospital job. Everything is great. Things are moving along. I've become senior gold ruby. I made ruby December of 2014. January of 2015, my 9-year-old son got, at the time, 8-year-old son, got diagnosed with leukemia. And that was devastating, obviously, you know. And not only did he get diagnosed with leukemia, but he also got diagnosed with a very, very rare form of leukemia. And it became very clear that either myself or my husband, we were going to have, one of us needed to quit. It wasn't something, he couldn't go to school, and he was having to go to the hospital, you know, 7 to 10 days at a time, being admitted, and we have 3 other children, one of them being the 2-year-old. It was pretty obvious that one of us was going to quit. So my husband came to me and said, honey, I think it's time. He knew that I was already thinking about going maybe part-time with my hospital job, and eventually possibly quitting or just really going on contract basis, because I really just wanted to work from home. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to have to, you know, travel and clock in. It's just, I didn't want to do that. And so he said, honey, I think it's time. And this was the day I made Senior Ruby. I gave in my resignation, kind of bittersweet, to my hospital boss. And today I still have a great relationship with them. And one day I might, you know, go back into doing research again, not for the money, just because it's something I enjoy doing. But the day I quit, I was already making more with Plexus than I was as a PhD scientist. And that is fairly significant. And 2 months later, April of 2014, I became an Emerald Ambassador, and at that point doubled pretty much my salary. Not quite double, it's double now. It was, you know, but it was far past it. And got to walk on stage as a Jewel Ambassador last convention. A year later, today is the anniversary of my son being in remission. So he's doing great. Another hidden blessing in between, my oldest is 15 years old. She has cerebral palsy, ADD, epilepsy, all of those things. And I have always dreamed of homeschooling my daughter. This was never a possibility because finances. I needed to work, you know, outside the house. Well, beginning of this school year, essentially, I got to homeschool my daughter. I still homeschool my daughter, and that's just a hidden blessing in there. So these products that we're talking about. So overall, yay. I mean, I've lost all the weight. I'm happy. So the triplex is really, that's what we all start with, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to talk about the third product in triplex. So Amy talked about the Slim. Jill talked about biocleanse. The last one in the trio is Probio 5. So these three together make triplex. Probio 5, as the name suggests, does have probiotics, and nowadays it's the catchword, right? Everybody knows you need probiotics for your gut health. Why then get our probiotic and not go down to the corner store across from each other and get one of them, you know, their probiotics off their shelf? Well, because our probiotic is not really just a probiotic. Let's just say it. On top of the probiotics, it has, it has digestive enzymes and antifungals in it, and really kind of the same thing. And it has grapeseed extract in it as well. So what this does, you guys, you can just go to the store and get the bazillion CFU probiotic off the shelf. However, if that junk in your gut is just all over, you can throw all the probiotics at it. There's no room for it to attach to. You need to clean it out. You need to get rid of the bad stuff, the bad bacteria, and have a place for the good bacteria to attach to and grow. What happens is when your gut is in a very unhealthy situation and things start getting loose, the toxins can travel into your bloodstream, and that is actually known to be root cause of a lot of ailments, and you don't want that to happen. With this probiotic, Probio 5, I shouldn't just say this probiotic, with our Probio 5, what your body is able to do, what this product is helping your body do, is get rid of the bad stuff, flush it out, and then replace it with the good stuff. So that's all the stuff has names, but we're just going to leave it like that. So triplex combo. You can buy this as a welcome pack if you become an ambassador. You can be a discount ambassador, or you can go crazy like we did. You can become the crazy Plexus person, or you can, of course, buy it as a customer. All right, so I think that is all I have, right?
Wow.
Did we cover it all?
Your story. It's so inspiring. I mean, just hearing all of your stories tonight, I really hope that people are inspired, and I really hope that this gives them hope as well. And I think that's what we're in the business of here, offering hope. You know, we have a better way. We have a better way as far as the products go and getting healthy, and we have a better way as far as you know, relieving some financial stress from your lives. It's the real deal. You know, it's the real deal. We're all jewels in this company, meaning we're at the top ranks of the company, and we all have very unique stories. You've heard tonight, so different, so unique, and from different backgrounds, walks of life. But we're all in the common, you know, unified by our passion for these products and our passion for this company and for helping change other people's lives. I mean, it's all about, you know, what we're doing for other people now by sharing, and what we're doing tonight by sharing with all of you. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. We really, really appreciate you. And we have one last closing sort of statement question for you. You know, what if this could change everything? That's it. Go Plexus. Thank you all.
Bye-bye.